G'day guys, how are you? I am over here at the lake again. Nettie has just taken the kids over to the park and they're meeting up with a couple of their friends, so a couple of Xander's and Archer's friends from school. And we are, I just decided they're there. I'm going to go in and do some fishing. So I'm just going to run you through a little bit of the gear that we've got that I'm taking down, and really basic, keeping it simple today. Now we're keeping it really simple. I've got the shade shelter and the picnic blanket and that there, but we're not using that today. In here, I've got my BCF fishing bag that I use, and in there I've got a little bit of some camera gear, a heap of different little tackle boxes with different stuff, zinc cream, I've got a little bit of bait in there, and some hand lines, and there's hand lines there, and camera gear, more camera gear that I'm carrying. I've got two little kids tackle rats fishing rods right there, and I'm also taking down an aerator. So that one there is just a esky, and on the side of it has got the little box which turns on and pumps air into the water that's on the inside so you can keep the fish alive. That's just because I'm just going to go down and try to catch some spangled perch, and if we catch a few spangles then that'll be nice, but they are a little fish, so if you don't get enough for a feed then it's nice to be able to let them go again. There you go, that's it, that's what I'm doing today. Well, the water is like a sheet of glass at the moment. It is absolutely beautiful. So how cool is that? Come down, these guys here had the right idea. They had the boat out nice and early. Just had a chat to them. They only caught a couple of spangled perch. No bass for them today. So there's bass, yellow belly, spangled perch. There's Tandanus catfish or eel-tail catfish in here as well. And there's also Mary River cod, which is stocked in here as well, which is really cool. Being a stock dam, you have to have a license to come in any of what they call the SIP dams. So it's a stock impoundment permit. So these are for all the stocked waters. They come all around the Queensland lakes. So all these lakes are stocked by stocking groups to keep the fish populations up and in check. And a lot of these fish will not breed outside of their normal habitat. So lake's not a normal habitat for an Australian bass. They need salt water to actually spawn. So the ones in here won't breed, so they restock them. That's as easy as it is. So get your stock impoundment permit if you're fishing in Queensland. If you're fishing in the lakes, you don't need one in the ocean in Queensland. But yeah, make sure that you get your license if you want to fish any of these areas. So we're keeping it really simple. All it is there is a bit of a shrimp on a hook, on a long shank hook there, with a small sinker straight down on top of it, straight on the Tackle Rats kids rod, and we're going to put that out there and see how we go. So straight out into there, flick it over, take up the tension a little bit and see if we've got anything out there biting. I don't know whether you can see that line or not there, and see how long it takes them to start coming in. Hopefully still going. Normally you jump in, if you find a patch of them you'll get straight onto them straight away, and it's not going to be that day, I don't think. So well, oh, that line just went slack. There it goes, starting to move there. Oh, here we go, just waiting, and we've got one. There we go. Oh, now we're hooked on the bottom. Get him off the bottom there, and there we go. And there we go, one little spangled perch ready to go. Took all of, what's that, under 2 minutes. And you can see there's plenty of weed and all that on the bottom, but we'll get him off and see if we can get another one. That little aerator's running there now, and you'll see there, look at that little fish is in there swimming around. He's fine. Now we've actually got that same bit of bait is still on there, just pulled that out. That fish was hardly even hooked, so I'm going to toss that out and see if we can get another one. And there we go, there's another one, and a little one this time, and they're just biting away. That's 3 now, caught just in a few minutes, and just going to cruise along, see if we can get a couple more. So maybe a little bit bigger than this one. This is only a tiny little fella. There we go, another spangled perch, and that puts another one into the box there. The hook went down a little bit deep there, but I think I've got a few in there now. Nearly got enough for a feed. Yeah, I've got a bit of a bigger fish on here, and I've got no cameraman, so well, I don't know what it is. Might be a turtle yet. Well, just to wait and see. It's not really pulling like a fish, but I think we've actually just hooked a turtle. Looking at that, definitely just hooked a turtle. And we'll get him up, get the hook out of him, and get him back in the water. So a little long neck turtle, stolen my bait. There he is. There he is right there. And I'll get that hook out of him, and he'll be right. There you go, that's him, little long neck turtle. Into the water there. He's off. See you, brother. So this here is the second little turtle that we've caught here. Just taking the hook out of him, and he's all good to go. Hey little mate, he's not real happy about me here. We'll just put him out in the water here a little bit, and we'll let him swim off. See you, buddy. Have fun. So as you can hear over the back in the lake, a few of the ski boats have started to turn up. A lot of the boats that are fishing, you see this out the boat ramp, old mates getting out of the water. But yeah, people are packing up and leaving because there's a few people floating around. I've got a few fish in the aerator there, so they're nice and fresh, and some nice little spangled perch ready to go. Take them home, clean them up. A little bit of work, but that one that we tried the other day was absolutely sensational. So I'm going to try to have a little bit of a feed of them, and all good. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I don't know whether I'm going to be doing a catch and cook on this one, but we'll, yep. Hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, just catching a few fish. You really don't need a lot, guys, to do it. You could come down with a hand line and catch a perch. Like seriously, it's not hard at all. Just put some bait on, toss it out, and wait for them to bite. That's as simple as it is. If you're not onto the fish, just move around a little bit. You'll find them, and there's plenty of fish around. So the lake's looking absolutely beautiful. It's starting to get really hot, and I'm out of here. See you later. Bye.